I'm George Washington, and welcome to State of View. And now we go to our distance learning correspondent, McKay.
Hi Crusaders, welcome back to State of View. This week I have an interview with another person from the staff of St. Michael's. We have Mr. Moreland. Hi Mr. Moreland.
How y'all doing?
So what has it been like during quarantine and doing all these online music programs for St. Michael's?
Well, we've been able to kind of adjust to online learning a lot quicker than other programs. We were already using a lot of these online collaborative tools, and a lot of our class instruction was coming online. So once we switched to distance learning, we were able to start from like the first day with projects, and I don't think we really lost a lot of time. The only thing that we weren't able to do during quarantine was actually have live band rehearsals, but all the other projects and all the other skills that I wanted students to learn, we were able to find ways to continue that through social distancing and online learning.
How have the students kind of kept themselves connected, and how have you kept yourself connected with them during this?
Well, one thing that I've used Zoom for, I haven't used it to actually give lessons because ours is so audio based. Zoom, it's just hard to kind of do something in real time. And so I would create these pre-recorded videos, and I post them up on YouTube, or I post them up in my SMCA that are actually the lessons. And I would use Zoom to actually engage and like answer questions and talk to the students and stuff every day. The students did a really cool project called the collaborative songwriting. It was a collaborative songwriting project called the Song Machine, where they were writing songs with each other virtually online. And some people had instruments, some people didn't, but this online platform called Soundtrap was a way that the students could create their own podcast or write a song with 4 other students.
That's incredible. That's such a good thing that we have such a strong music community that can come together and still be able to perform and create new things. That's incredible.
Yes, it was. And then our quarantine concert was pretty cool. It was a lot of work in terms of video editing. I don't envy the film students and film department when they have to edit videos, because I had firsthand experience of how tedious and time consuming that is.
Yeah, it was an incredible concert. It was so cool to see and have that part of St. Michael's still with us during this.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be leaving the link up for that concert. So if any of y'all haven't seen it yet, you can click the link that I'm sure y'all will provide, and it'll still be up online for at least another week or so before I take it down.
Awesome. What was it also like doing an interview and having a segment on KXAN about the music program for the school?
Oh, that one caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting KXAN to like be interested, but I guess word is getting out about our school and the music department at St. Michael's. And actually this morning, I had another interview with the Associated Press a couple hours ago about reimagining what music education looks like in the 21st century. And our school, like St. Michael's, is becoming the model program that other schools will probably start copying.
I'm so glad I'm here at this school. Such an opportunity to be such a firsthand experience at the amazing technology we have our hands on in this program. Has anything changed in your classes that you think you're going to keep and continue next year?
Yeah, I think there's a couple projects that I started during quarantine that I kind of stopped because I was like, man, these are really cool. I want to do them for a whole school year. And so I will probably incorporate kind of a hybrid version of some of these online lessons into our classroom, because you never know what's going to happen with like social distancing or what, but with all the technology available and all the tools that we discovered during this social distancing period, I'm going to start using a lot of those tools in the classroom next year, especially the online songwriting component. I have some friends in Sweden that teach at a high school that I'm hoping to work out a situation where I have a handful of students from St. Michael's in Austin, Texas, co-writing a song with some students from a high school in Sweden and doing it all online. So that's one project that's going to happen next year, where we're also launching a student-run record label that I will probably talk with y'all early on in August about, as soon as school is back, going, hey, here is a big project that we're doing with a nonprofit organization called Modern Band Lab, and we're going to have the St. Michael's community basically run and operate a student-run record label. And it's not just going to be for the music students. In fact, music is only one element of this whole project. There's all the other things that go into creating art and releasing it to the public. Everything from like social media to like marketing tips to like the distribution to how to throw a launch party. And so I encourage all students that are interested in being a part of a really big project and a really cool project to get involved. And you don't have to be a musician to be involved in this project.
That's incredible. Can't wait to see those projects come together next year. That's all we have for time for this interview, but thank you so much for coming on.
Okay, well, thanks. Sorry if I got a little long-winded. I'm real passionate about this, so I can talk about it for hours.
No, it's great. It's incredible to hear about such an amazing program. So thank you.
Right. Well, thank you.
We all miss not being at school. Some of us share what exactly they miss from SMCA.
What I miss most about being on campus is definitely the social aspect, getting to hang out with your friends in the hallways or getting to eat lunch with them instead of just sitting at a table alone during quarantine. Coronavirus is the only thing that's ever made me miss school too much.
What I miss most about St. Michael's is playing baseball with all my friends every single day.
St. Michael's will always be a community, and we love it when some of our alums reach out to wish us well.
Hey Crusaders, I'm Isabella Artaza, and I was part of the 2017 class. I just wanted to talk about COVID-19 pandemic and how it has irreversibly changed our lives in such a short amount of time, which has really made processing this new reality extremely difficult. Personally, when I came home from college for spring break, I had no idea that I would not be seeing my friends and professors again for the rest of the semester. And right now I still have no idea when I'll be able to return to school, if I'll be there in the fall, when I'll get to see all my friends again. And, that led to a lot of feelings of frustration, anger, and anxiety about this new reality. And I think those feelings have been compounded by new information coming every day and the lack of certainty for the future, because really no one knows what's going to happen. I really want to say that, accepting this new reality took me a long time, and it's been, I think, harder and easier for each person to adjust. But I think every Crusader and everyone who attends St. Michael's is, beyond capable of resilience and persevering through this, new reality. You guys have got this. You guys are so close to summertime, which will be a much needed break from online schooling, from, handling the pandemic along with, worrying about school grades. So, please take the summer to process, to relax, to, be proud of yourselves for making it through such a difficult change. Good luck with finals of school. You guys got this, and I'm cheering you on every part of the way.
Hello, Crusaders. Back with another interview. With this week, we have sophomore Caverlee Dahill. Hi, Cav.
Hi.
So we have a few questions about the play you put on for theater class. What was it like writing it?
What was it like writing it? Really fun, actually. I kind of had to bust the whole thing out in just one weekend, but once I really got into it, it just kind of happened. It was really fun.
That's awesome. What is your favorite character you created for the play?
Definitely Miss Julie, the crazy, wacky art teacher, the hippie. She's so much fun, and KG just did a really great job with her.
How did you choose who to play what part in it?
It wasn't really a hard decision for me. In fact, some of the characters I wrote based off of like who I knew I wanted to play them. And then other than that, it was just like the vibes of each person and how well they fit with each character. But really, like anyone could have played anyone.
What inspired the play for you?
I gotta be honest, Scooby-Doo. Big Scooby-Doo vibes here. I just like my train of thinking was like, okay, Scooby-Doo, but like, what if they were old and sad?
That's awesome. Oh my god. What was it like hearing the play performed for the first time?
The very first time we did the play in class was when we were reading through everyone's plays. So we read through the rough draft first, and so that was rough. But then after spending a few days with Mr. Clausia, like editing it and stuff, and seeing like the real deal, it was awesome. It was really cool.
What was it like doing it over Zoom instead of in the classroom?
Definitely different. Definitely different. And the main things was we had to like use like voice acting a lot more than like facial acting because not much goes over Zoom. That's the best way to put it. But other than that, not too much different. It was kind of just like doing a reading of a play.
What do you think is your favorite part of the play?
My favorite part. Ooh, this is a good question. I really like the chase scene where all of the teachers are chasing the kids and everyone's just yelling at each other. It would have looked a lot cooler on stage, but I really like how the actors really worked with the dialogue in that one.
Yeah. What was the hardest part to write?
Hardest part to write was probably the ending, just because there was so much I had to wrap up, and like the first time I wrote all the way through it, I was almost like burnt out by the time I got to the end. So I kind of just had to pick a direction and like really go for it.
Yeah. Well, I saw the play and I think Mr. D will probably link it with this so that everyone can go watch it, but it is so incredible. I'm so proud of you. Like it's so
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was so much fun, really.
I hope next year we can see another play of yours on stage and not.
That would be awesome. Yeah. We do the playwriting unit every year and I'm really excited just to make more.
Awesome. Thank you for coming today for our interview.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much for doing this.
Now we look to summer. What are we looking forward to?
What I'm looking forward to this summer is the quarantine being lifted. I want to be able to work, get some money, make some money, and just looking forward to hanging out with my friends. Peter Hollab, great man. I mean, he's really just all I'm looking forward to for this summer.
This summer I'm going to be watching a lot of movies and trying to get a new job.
Hey everyone, this is Heath with Staterview News, and school's almost over, so one of the things I'm looking forward to do this summer is heading to the beach once they reopen.
This is what I'm looking forward to this summer, going to the Port Aransas beach.
So we've had a very busy year for St. Michael's, and all of us have adapted and worked on how to make our classes translate to the online world. One of the elements of the film program is that you have to write original content. All of the films that are produced by St. Michael's, they are the original thoughts and ideas and dreams and hopes and nightmares and all that stuff of our students. So one of the things we thought would be fun is that a few of our students created a sitcom pitch to deal with the pandemic. Now, a couple of things about these pitches, and we're going to play little bits of them because they're pretty long and can get pretty in the weeds, but the idea of a pitch is simply how you would walk into a producer and say, I have an idea for a show. Here are a few elements of the show and why I think the show could work. And the assignment to the students was that it had to be a sitcom, as in a situation comedy, something funny like Friends or Seinfeld or How I Met Your Mother, set during a quarantine or a pandemic or for some reason, people are all stuck together in one place. And so we had some really great submissions, and I picked a few of them out to see, so you get an idea of what happens in the writing part of the film department.
All right, Mr. D, here's my presentation or pitch for my sitcom show. So it follows 5 main people during a forced quarantine, like a coronavirus quarantine situation, like what we're in now. And it's a father, a mother, a daughter who's in college, and their son who's in high school, and the daughter's boyfriend from college.
Hello, this is my sitcom idea. It's called Closing Time, and it's about a band who's stuck together during quarantine. It's at a pretty unfortunate timing because they're right about to get big, but they can no longer go and play shows, try to increase their popularity. So the characters of the show consist of all the members of the band, so the singer, guitar player, drummer, and bassist. And so the singer always wants to bring the band in a new direction. He's always trying to push their boundaries or sort of do some genre blending, which a lot of times doesn't make any sense because they're a punk band, but he likes to do stuff like, oh, I want to write a pop ballad. That doesn't make any sense. And this, the main person who disagrees with it every time is the drummer, because he's a big DIY punk guy who likes to keep all of his music straight up, produce all the music himself, all these sort of underground elements that just he can never get behind what the singer is saying. And the bassist in the band is all of his ideas are always overlooked simply because of the fact that he plays the bass.
Hello, my name is Valley, and this is my pitch for a sitcom. It's called Black Sheep. And it entails a family who all have many different interests and don't seem to be the most compatible group of people on the outside. But as the show continues, you realize that the comedy aspect comes from them always sharing their fantasies about where they will end up after quarantine ends and their grand plans for their new life after quarantine.
Hi, it's Reagan, and my quarantine sitcom is called Peach Cobbler. It's about a girl who's quarantined with her brothers, and she hates them, obviously, because you can't be quarantined with your brothers and still like them. That's just unfair.
Hello. Okay, so you may know why I'm here, because I'm here for my film final project, which is a pitch for a show. Thank you. So, this is my pitch. I hope you like it. So, a PhD epidemiologist, Dr. Bjork, a conspiracy theorist, Trish, or Aqua, or Turquoise. Either one of the 3 works. She's a conspiracy theorist. A comedian, Chris, a taxidermist, Cabela's enthusiast / hunter, Coulter, and a raging vegan, Mary. All end up getting quarantined together after an AA meeting in the PhD's living room.
Alright, I'm Trip Daniel, and I'm pitching for the sitcom, and my sitcom is called Aliens Are Jerks, and it's set in 50 years from now, where aliens come to Earth and take over, but they're not like mean aliens like the ones from the movie Alien. It's more of like an E.T.'s type of alien, except the catch is that they're all jerks and like they're non-violent, but they're just really mean people, and everyone's self-esteem gets super low, so they start staying inside. Like it's almost become like a pandemic coronavirus type of staying inside.
That wraps up for today's episode and season 2 of State of View. Hope you are all safe and well, and so until next time, go Crusaders!